This is a story of a Nigerian woman that brought her husband and her 4 children to Canada through her study visa. And guess what happened, guys? I want you to watch this video because a lot of things that men do to women, after hearing this woman's story, you really need to be checking your husband's phone. I want you to watch this video to end and see what this man did to his wife that actually brought him all the way from Nigeria to Canada. See how he treated his wife. Hi guys, welcome back to another Hot Gist with Chi. This particular story of this woman has been trending everywhere and I decided to share because all this kind of news will actually help other women to be in check what is happening in their home. Because after hearing the story of this woman, you'll be marvelous, you'll be amazed how far some men can go to hurt a genuine woman that truly care for them and support them. Okay guys, this particular woman, she's on Black app, she's on TikTok, her name is Lovette. So I'm going to take this story one after the other because it's actually a long story. So in 2023, there was a video of this particular woman going viral all over social media when she actually went to welcome her family at the airport. Yes, family of 4 with her husband. How did this woman do this? She actually traveled from Nigeria to Canada with a study visa, you understand? So after that, she was able to utilize herself over there. She's an Asian woman. And you know that most times they are very, very intelligent and very smart. She was able to actualize her stay. So she actually started working for her husband and her 4 children to come over and stay with her at the state. So guys, this particular thing that I'm about to tell you now, that is what you would like. You will ask, what did some men really want? Because at this point in time, this particular story, after hearing what this man did to this woman, I was shocked. So when she actually did it, luckily enough for her, she was able to bring them back, bring them to Canada, and they are all one family staying together. So when they actually stayed together, from that 2023, when the video went viral on TikTok, people got to follow her, people congratulated them. In fact, that video fetched a lot of million views and subscribers for her on her TikTok account, and from there people got to pick interest in this family and start following them on TikTok. Then now what happened? And that is what we're hearing last week. She went to this TikTok man that normally do interview where people comes and tell their real life story, and she started telling her stories. And what this woman review would shock you. So I'm going to make this particular story very short because it's a very long story. She said that in that 2023 she brought her husband to Canada and her children. Things were moving very smoothly, everything were moving fine, everything were moving amazingly okay. But in 2024, she realized after the time that she was actually trying to do a permanent paper for her husband so that at least the husband would be free and stay long at the state of Canada. The husband too was he was trying to utilize himself. That he has not really started working. So when he started actually got a job and started working, she noticed something. She noticed that her husband used to go out most times to make calls outside, secret calls, and he's always on phone texting someone. So there was a day in 2024, she decided to, in 2024/2025, she said she decided to do what? To check her husband's phone. So when she checked her husband's phone, she was shocked to find out that her husband has a side chick in Nigeria here. Yes, the man have a side chick in Nigeria, whereby he has been communicating with the side chick, sending the side chick money from Canada. Could you imagine? Most times when she give her husband money, even from the time that he has not started working, he will send some of this money back home to the side chick. You understand? So she actually pretended as if she did not see this particular message. And at the end of the day, she find out that her husband has started deleting chat from that particular number that he always chat up. So she now knew that her husband knew that she has already started checking his phones. So at the end of the day, she actually went and also checked again one certain time. She realized that the man was giving out a lot of information to this side chick, how he's living overseas with her, what is going on overseas, and he was even telling his family about her, how he's gonna build house, he's gonna buy some landed property and establish himself without his wife knowing. Okay, so at the end of the day, she had to confront her husband, like, what is really going on? Why are you doing this? Who is this woman that you're chatting with? He now said that when she was abroad, he felt lonely and he fell in the hands of this particular woman. But now he had nothing to do with her. That even if she wants him to block her immediately, that particular night that she was having this conversation with him, that he's going to go ahead and block this woman, and had nothing again to do with this woman. So she now told him, oh yeah, block the woman now. The man actually blocked that side chick in her front. And she thought that, okay, I'll settle this. We are good to go, okay? Then I started living together again in Canada as one family with their 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. Then I take time. One day, she actually went to check her husband's luggages, like where he normally pack his things, keep his clothes and all that. She realized that after 3 months, this man promised her and blocked the number of that particular contact, that he said that it's just his girlfriend in Nigeria, that this man went to buy a new phone and has been chatting with that particular woman again. She now said, what is going on? He has another phone, he have another SIM card where he was actually chatting and calling that his side chick. That's when she now picked interest to find out what was happening. And that was when she was actually trying to help the husband to get his permanent residence in Canada. You understand? She was at the process. She said, okay, that did not even after finding out that her husband has still been cheating on her, is still cheating on her, she still wants to do permanent paper for this man. This is how family-oriented Lovette was to her husband. You understand? Then this man keep on calling this particular woman in Nigeria. This man keep on going outside doing hide and seek calls, until one day she picked up interest to call that particular number to hear from the woman, to ask the woman, did you know this man is married? That is the husband's side chick. So she actually took the number from the phone. She called her. She called the woman. Do you know that this man is married? You understand? That's when she even find out the shocking thing, or as in the shockest observer of her particular life in that particular year 2024, that she find out that her husband have 2 children with the sole girlfriend that he have, the so-called girlfriend that he was saying, no, I don't have anything meaningful with this woman. It's because when you are in Canada, I was lonely, I needed a woman, I just have a fling with her, it was a just short time period something. This man have 2 children with the woman in Nigeria. Guess what? The man has been sending money to the woman, and the man has been trying to use the money she actually sometimes gives the man at home as her husband to plan to bring this woman to Canada. Can you imagine? So the plan of her husband was this: when she actually gets that permanent resident for him, you understand, he will now have other advantage of bringing the side chick and his 2 children that is in Nigeria to Canada. And she also find out after that, she went ahead to start checking the husband's phone and pretend as if nothing is actually going on, that she did not know that the husband has still been in contact with the woman. She found out that the husband has been doing a lot of juju against her, trying to control her. The husband would chat somebody in the village, telling the person, take this, go to this juju person, let him do this for me to control my wife. Take this, go to this juju person, I want to take my wife off the way. And so many things that this man has been doing to get rid of this his wife, so that he will bring his side chick with the 2 children that he have in Nigeria. Guys, how did you see this story? Upon everything she did for this man. So immediately she find out all these things, she confronted him. Do you know what this man did? This man went to the family WhatsApp group started manipulating the whole thing, telling the family people that it was her that was cheating in Canada, that it was her that was breaking their marital vows in Canada, and she's trying to control him because they're a white people's country. And you guys know that most Nigerian men, they always say whenever your wife gets to overseas, she will change. Don't bring your wife to overseas, blah blah blah. But this one now, this is the man that this woman has sacrificed a lot of things to bring him and the children to Canada so that they will become one family. Look at what this man did. This is not where this story ended though. This man started posting on Facebook trying to tarnish his wife's image. He did this so remember when all these things was happening, the woman said that she was actually like trying to tolerate him, but when she found out he had another family in Nigeria, her heart broke into two, because she was, you guys that you are in overseas diaspora people, drop at the comment section. You guys know now how you be in overseas. Maybe when you just relocated your partner, you located your family, the person has not been balanced, all the bills will be on you. You'll be doing like 10 to 3 jobs to balance all the bills payments in the house. Okay, so at a point she was not comfortable because the family people keep on calling her saying, your husband said this about you, is it true, is it true, is it true? This triggered a lot of reaction. So the Lovett family actually went for spiritual liberation and spiritual seeking of what is really happening. What is happening in this marriage? Was it that is their child, their daughter that cheated on this man, or is the man that cheated? Only for them to find out, you understand, to find out that it is this man that had cheated on the wife, had children outside the marriage, and was trying his possible best to take this woman off the picture so that he will bring his, let me just call that side chick second wife, because a woman that have 2 children for someone and has been keeping in contact with is no longer side chicks. So I think he was trying to make that particular woman his second wife. So this man has been trying everything possible, was even planning with the woman on how to get rid of this his wife and take the wife off the way, so that after she has worked the paper, as in helped him to get his paper, his permanent resident in Canada, he will now bring the Nigerian woman and the 2 children. That is when the Lovett woman started asking her own children that has been living with their father over the years, that she has not been with them, what was actually going on. That's when they started telling her, mommy, there is one woman that used to come to the house, carry 2 children. She will come and cook for daddy. Sometimes daddy will drive us to the woman's house. He will leave us in the car and go and see the woman. This woman has always been coming to see daddy. That's when the children of the Lovett start telling her, mommy, this is what has been happening in Nigeria. When the time that you're not around with us. The woman was shocked. So at some point in time, the atmosphere of them staying together as an husband and a wife was not even guaranteed again, because so many things were going on, you understand. So the woman actually sent him out of the house in Canada. You understand? He now went to rent an apartment. He moved to Toronto. According to the story, the husband moved to Toronto and tried to secure his paper by himself. But I think he was not able to secure his paper by himself. By that time, Lovett's family has already got to seek for spiritual consolation of what is actually going on, and they called the family of the man, that is their in-law, to warn them that if anything should happen to their daughter in Canada, if anything should happen to their child in Canada, that is their son that married their child, that they know. Almost since then, she said that she did not know the whereabouts the husband, whether the husband survived, she did not know, whether the husband actually made it back home, he did not know. But all she know that she heard that the man moved to Toronto. You understand? I was calling other of his friends, calling the family, that she has thrown him out. He did a video of himself where he was outside, God was catching him, trying to paint her the bad wife. Guys, things they happen, no. Always check your partner phone. Forget that thing I say, don't check your partner phone. Always check your partner phone. You may not know what you are going to find out. It may be a life-changing revelation that you're going to see on your partner's phone. Because what is this? I could remember this woman that time that her video went viral. Everybody was acknowledging the fact that she's a strong woman. Everybody was acknowledging the fact that this woman is a good woman. She worked so hard and saved this money. And apart from working so hard to save this money, she has been sending her husband money to take care of the children from Canada, even before actually bringing them over to that particular Canada. She has been sending them money from Canada to Nigeria to take care of themselves, and still this man want to to get rid of this woman because of side chick, because of another woman. He was building another family. She told this story with so much tears in her eyes, and this story has been trending. I started to share with you guys. See, guys, my people on this particular space, I don't know, some persons, apart from being a man or woman, some people are just mean. That's what I would say. Some people are mean to their Steve. Honestly, drop what you feel at the comment section. I don't know whether she later said that they later deported him because he wouldn't actually like secure the paper, but he's actually trying to go back again, to come back to Canada. But as it is right now, she's with her 4 children, her 2 boys and 2 girls in Canada. She's catering for them, and the man is no longer in their life. More the story shock. Kai, let me see what you said at the comment section. Don't forget to share, please. Don't forget to share this story. Share this story to teach somebody a lesson. Share this story, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you on my next video. Bye.